Temu is notorious for selling fake items. We're talking fake Gucci, fake Samsung, and of course, fake Apple products. I myself have fallen prey to these scams to see if they're any good. Spoilers, they're not. But Temu does also sell what seems to be real Apple products that are still cheaper than a lot of other places. So my question is, can you actually buy real Apple products from Temu, or is it just another scam? Only one way to find out. Let's shop. All right, my favorite store. We're on Temu. Dude, already right off the bat, I'm like, what is this? So random immediately. Say what you want about Temu, but they sell some pretty freaking cool stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and look up Apple products. Okay, I see some AirPods 3rd generation for $154. Here's an iMac for $300. Oh, okay, a MacBook Air, $137. That's really, really cheap. And it comes with its own set of AirPods with it. Wow, what a steal and deal. I'm gonna have to try this out. I'm very nervous though, because a lot of times this stuff is gonna be refurbished. That's why it's so cheap. Let's hope that it's not like musty dusty or broken. Lowest price ever. iPhone 12, $180. I don't trust this. MacBook Pro for $171 with the touch bar? Just do it. Take a risk. It's on sale. Everything on Temu just always seems to like be on sale for some reason. Okay, iPad Air, $220. Dude, that's cheap. It says used acceptable. That's a little bit concerning. It's not like used good condition, used new. No, used acceptable. I guess we'll find out what acceptable means. I'm kind of confused here. We have an iPhone 16 here. We have an iPhone 16 here. But this one is $70 more expensive. Math is not mathing rare. Like, what's so different about it that's more expensive? Okay, I'm seeing here an iPhone 12 Pro for $250. That's pretty good. I feel like that's a really good price for that. And if it's in good condition, that's where they sneak it up on you. The blue one's $295, but the black one's $250. I will say we're spending a lot more on these than we would on the fake ones, so the risk is significantly higher because if these aren't real, let's spend a lot of money. Got Apple, it's $830. On back market, $500. So if we find something less than $500, we know it's a good steal and deal. An iPhone 15 Pro for $460. I think that's a little bit too good to be true, which is why we're gonna buy it. My curiosity always gets the best of me. Seeing on an iPhone 15 Pro for $800 on Temu, they're selling it for the $460. This is such a bad idea. You know, I have a channel of science. This is all about science and investigated journalism. If I don't buy it and test it out for you guys, who will? Subscribe to the channel right now and like, because I'm a woman of the people. An iPhone 12 mini bundle, not just it's a bundle for $191. Okay, so here's an iPhone 14 for $280 when typically these run even after being really marked down is like $300. So this is a really good price. Apple iPhone 16 for $666. So this is a pretty good deal on the iPhone 16, but it's $660. It's not a very good number. Dang, everywhere else is selling it for like $800. So I try to look for some cheaper AirPod Maxes, but even the cheapest ones are $500, which is not, it's like $50 cheaper than normal. So I don't think we'll find a good deal on that on here. Just see normal AirPods. $84 for some AirPods. That's not too shabby. Back in my day, AirPods were $200. Let's see if we get some good steals on Samsung products as well. Oh my gosh, a Z Flip for $1.60. What? No, it's literally just the case, of course. Ooh, these cases are really cute. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, so there's an Apple Watch Series 4 here for only $100, which is not like an insane deal by any means, but I do want to see what will come in if we get it. So I think we need to try it out. We have all the Apple products that are really, really good deals. Now let's wait and hope they're actually good. Okay, so our first Apple product from Temu is here, and I have no idea what to expect. Something's telling me this is a laptop. Not too sure, but it might be. Oh, what the heck? Okay, this is the most Temu-esque package I've ever seen. Right off the bat, we have some InPods 12. Okay, we love a little complimentary gift with our Apple product. I love that it gives you a charger. A lot of times, if you buy like a refurbished Apple product, you're not gonna get a charger, so that was nice of them. We have a mouse. It's like a wannabe Apple mouse. It's not like an official Apple mouse, but looks a little used. I don't know why they couldn't just give us a new mouse, but that's fine. Beggars can't be choosers. And here we have our MacBook. It comes with a case. That's crazy. Feels like we literally got someone's MacBook. They just like sent it over. We need to check out the quality under this to see exactly what we're working with and hope it's not too damaged. Only $137 for this MacBook Air. That's like super cheap. I mean, given this isn't like the newest MacBook, but for like a whole computer, $137? Dude, this is so strange. It has a skin on it. Y'all see that? It's like it's not the the actual MacBook cover. It's like a skin. Okay, we need to peel this off. Why is there so much stuff on it? This is really weird. So like customized. It has like a skin on it, a case. I feel like I thought they would clean it a little bit more or something. I mean, $127, I can't complain that much. Oh, whoa. I get why they put the skin on it now.
Oh my goodness.
It might be stolen. This is a school laptop. This is someone's like, they got maybe from like in high school and they guess they just kept it, which is stealing, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know. So that's what's raising concerns that we might not even be able to unlock this because it might have a password on it. I remember the MacBook Airs had that issue where like they couldn't stand up by themselves. They just like fall. The bright side, it's a real Apple product. Probably the first real Apple product I've ever bought from Temu. So it is possible, but don't start getting excited yet because it might not even turn on. All right, so the screen turned on. It is dead, but that's fine. We can wait for this to charge. And the worst case scenario, there's a password on it. That would be really, really, really upsetting. I honestly, if this doesn't work, I will crash out on the camera, like live. It's weird too, because look at the charger. It says it's like the light is green, which it lights up green when it's like fully charged. Bro, this is crazy. It's not turning on. I genuinely thought that we were gonna shoot this Temu video and I was gonna buy Apple products and there wasn't gonna be much to say about it because like, no, this doesn't turn on. Like we bought a $150 MacBook Air, which I thought was a steal and deal, but it doesn't turn on. I'm gonna leave it for another 30 minutes to charge, but if not, chat, like I don't know what to tell you. Like we're getting absolutely scammed, like absolutely. All right, guys. So it turns out that our stolen school laptop actually doesn't work. We've charged it, we've tried factory resetting it. I mean, we did only pay $120 for this, I believe. So that's already really, really cheap, but it's $100 wasted because it doesn't work. We have two iPhones in this box, a yellow and a red iPhone 11. There's just one problem. I didn't order these. Thought I was gonna make this video thinking like, oh my gosh, Temu is so suspicious. It's so weird. No, like, bro, what's going on? I ordered an iPhone 15, an iPhone 14, an iPhone 12 Pro. They gave me the wrong order. This is for Kelvy. It says ship to Kelvy, whoever that is. How is Temu gonna send me iPhones that are not even mine? How are they just gonna be like, yeah, take them? How did they even get to my address is my question. I mean, shoot, these are some banging phones though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, look at that crisp, pristine quality. There's not a freaking scratch on the screen, but I'm a little bit worried because we ordered an iPhone like 15. I would rather have the iPhone 15 than these. That's a bit concerning, but we also got a 2-in-1 deal apparently. Order one iPhone from Temu, get two. Dang, that's a sexy red. That's a sexy red. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this condition is actually very, very questionable. Well, that scratch, but then there's also some like scrapes on the side. I don't know if the screen protector has scratches or just the phone itself, but there are indeed scratches on this thing. So not like perfect condition by any means, but they are used phones, so that's expected. I'm just more shocked that like we got stuff that wasn't ours, which makes me think that they sent our phone to someone else. Really, really hoping that's not the case. But you have to make sure to like actually start these up because I've had several times where they look factory reset and then it's like, oh, Apple ID there, sorry. So both of the phones are on and unlocked, thankfully. So I have no complaints about these, to be honest. Both cameras seem to be good. These phones are great. The only problem is I didn't order these. So I'm praying that they actually sent us the phones we did order, but I mean, kind of good job, Temu, I guess. Oh, okay, so we got an iPhone 14, midnight black. I mean, I ordered an iPhone 14, but it was supposed to be blue. I ordered a blue iPhone 14, 128 gigabytes, and they gave me a black iPhone 14. This is what I ordered, and this is what I got. I genuinely didn't expect Temu to literally pull a fast one on me like that. Like they genuinely don't care. $280 for an iPhone 14. From what I can tell, it's not too shabby. There's like a few marks here and there, but literally nothing crazy. There's a couple dents on the top corner, but the screen itself looks good, right? Our slogan should be, get the products you didn't order. Bro, that's crazy. But there is a foreign part on this phone, which means that they replaced the screen. Like this is not an original Apple screen. And original Apple screens are much more expensive than like some cheap thing that you got. Yeah, like the display looks like crap. Like it works and it's fine and you can't tell on camera, but like it doesn't look like an authentic Apple like screen. It's not a fake Apple product, but it's not gonna be as bright, it's not gonna be as crispy, it's not gonna have the same resolution. So not only did we get the wrong color sent to us, it also has a different screen placement. I don't think that this was a steal and deal. I don't think that this was a good deal at all. I think Temu tried to make a little bit of money and they refurbished the phone, changed out the screen, and sent me whatever they felt like sending me. It just completely shut off. I can't make this up, bro. I opened the front camera, the whole thing just said, nope, it died. died while it's plugged in. No. I'm just so upset because like you pay a pretty decent price. Like we didn't buy this for 50 bucks. We spent $280 on our iPhone 14. Our iPhone 14 is back on and it's at 1%. Let's try out the camera again. Okay, back camera, a slay, right? Unless they change the cameras out too. No, the camera looks sick, but let's try the front camera. Oh wow, it actually works. What the heck? I was expecting it to not work because the whole thing shut down when we tried last time. But we do get a really weird screen, and I have a feeling the battery is really trash too because it died while it was plugged in. Would I recommend buying an iPhone 14 from Temu? Definitely not. They didn't send me the right color, and it's not an authentic screen, so that's kind of an L. So here is the iPhone 15 that I ordered. This one finally might be the only good one. Okay, I paid $467 for this iPhone. That's actually an insane steal, guys. I'm not seeing an iPhone 15 Pro cheaper than like $620. Chat, we might have just got the biggest stealing deal ever. iPhone 15 Pro, natural titanium. Oh, well that's concerning. The first thing on the sticker, failed Face ID. If we saved $120 without, Face ID is important, isn't it?
Not really.
Oh, okay, so here is our iPhone 15. Bro, what? It's not iCloud locked either, which is very, very, very important. Look at this two screens side by side. This is the one that had the fake screen versus the authentic screen from Apple. Okay, and then front camera. Ooh, really good. Okay, and now we just need to make sure the speakers work. And this is a certified steal and deal if the speakers work. Maybe taking a risk actually pays off. Actually, I don't recommend that, guys, because then y'all are gonna be like, Sarah Grace told me to do this and it didn't work. So maybe don't do that. Do these sound good? Like normal? They do, right? Wow. I talked a lot of trash about Temu, but dude, we got this phone for nearly $200 off what it would normally be anywhere else. These brand new are like $1,000. We got it for $400. That's crazy, guys. That's so crazy. This is a certified steal and deal, and I'm so glad. We may have been taking L's, but we also took a big old fat W. We now have another MacBook. If this is what we ordered, it should be a Apple MacBook Pro for $171. That was really cheap. What's going on? Clean. Great condition. Spot on. How are they getting refurbished Apple products without like a scratch on them? All my Apple products, let me show you. This is my MacBook Air. Like this thing is scratched up everywhere. Like how do they find stuff that's in such good condition? Wow, look at that. Got the touch bar, $170, guys. 170 bucks. I'm seeing this MacBook for $400. I'm seeing it for $420. Everywhere this MacBook is like $400. We got it for $170. I love Temu, and then me being like, I got Temu. Like, oh, it turned on. What's happening right now? Oh, that scared me. I was like, that's not supposed to look like that. Is it turning on? Bro, I swear if this is broken, like, cut the cameras. What do I do with this? Let's just factory reset it. Let's just try it again. Maybe we just need to turn it on and off. Sometimes that's all you need to do to fix problems. Guys. This will be the biggest W in Sarah Grace history. Oh, guys, it turned on. Okay, this is a huge W, guys. Huge W's in the chat. Put a W in the chat right now. I'm gonna try to set it up and hopefully we make it through. And to my surprise, she worked. She's completely on and functional, and I'm so surprised because when we first tried to turn it on, I genuinely was like, it doesn't work. Like it started crashing out, but now she seems to be perfectly good. And this is a good MacBook too. This is like a MacBook Pro, and like I said, I couldn't find this anywhere cheaper than like at least $400. But we do need to make sure like audio and visuals do work and that the screen doesn't just start bugging out of nowhere.
TikTok has a new feed. Focuses on STEM.
Speakers are good.
We all love ordering packages online, but sometimes those packages go missing. And
dude, this is a legitimate, good quality, perfect condition MacBook Pro. The thing we have are AirPods from Temu, and I got these for $84. These are supposed to be the 3rd gen, and typically they cost like $150. So if all goes well, this will be like a half off discount. It doesn't come in an actual Apple box, but that's okay. They look great. They have a couple scratches on them. You can tell that they've been used a lot, but not to the point where they're like crusty, which is nice. But I do want to open them because I feel like used AirPods are kind of crazy, bro. Like these were in someone's ears. Huh. Wow, they look really good actually. Look at that. Time to see if they will actually connect or not though. And make sure that they're real, because if they're fake, it'll like connect. It'll say that they're like fake, I think, when you connect. Seem to be super legit. Now let's just test out the audio quality. Oh my God, they sound amazing. Why do they sound better than the ones I have now? Oh my God, they sound really, really good. I have AirPod Pros. I don't know why these sound better than my AirPod Pros for some reason. Dude, these are sick. I guess if you want to get like refurbished AirPods, you can get them pretty cheap on Temu. They were $84 and they work really, really well. So certified dealing. I came to a conclusion. I figured out what happened with these phones, right? So we got two iPhone 11. Guess what didn't come in? Our Apple Watch and iPhone 12 Pro that we ordered. So we ordered an iPhone 12 Pro and an Apple Watch, and instead we got two iPhone 11. So I'm assuming they mixed up our orders, which this is an L. This is probably like $300 worth of phones, and we were supposed to get an iPhone 12 Pro. This is probably the #1 reason why you shouldn't order from Temu, because how are they just gonna give you a completely different order? So I guess this did answer our question. Can you buy real Apple products from Temu? Absolutely. Yes, you can. And you might get some really good steals and deals, but you also might get something you didn't order and a broken MacBook. Do with that information what you will. And also our iPad never came in. So shout out Temu.